Lovely Sagittarius. If you would like your own personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, you can email me. Now, what's going to be beautiful for you is that you have the Midas touch. That is right, Sagittarius. The Midas touch just means as you think it, as you believe it, as you go towards it, it works in your favor. You are going to come around a lot of luck. It's going to be very easy for you to manifest right now. The only thing, and I would normally say just be careful of your thoughts, but there's something inside of you that you're going to feel more optimistic and you're going to feel more happy, and it's going to be very, very natural. I don't know if it's like a transit or there's something going on in your charts where you have a boost of optimism, but you are going to feel really, really hopeful, and you're going to feel really blessed and very, very lucky. There's something also too that you could be finding out that you could be mastering. You could be mastering the art of manifestation. You could be in alignment where you have a transit in your chart that is being activated for blessings to come. It could be good karma, and you are aligned with, you feel excited about the future. You are working towards the things that you truly want. And so because it's in alignment, your thoughts and your actions are in alignment. This is the reason why things happen for you very, very fast. So there's like a positive, quick turn when it comes to your love life and when it comes to your finances all at the same time. And there's a lot of peace that is going to come into your life. Even like things that you felt like you didn't have closure on, you didn't have understanding about. It could have just been like leftover pieces from your past that made you still feel a little jaded, a little stuck, like feeling like nothing good happens for me, but it can happen for other people, but not for me. There's going to be something that shifts that thought. There's going to be something in your chart that's activated that shifts those thoughts, that takes away that pain that was like lingering inside of your heart, and it's going to like free you. This could have been blocking you. I see it opening, and like that being freed from you, and you being able to be in a place of bliss, of like happiness. You're tired of short-lived connections, and you feel like there were people in your past that took you for granted, and you are tired of saying that same story. You could even feel like your family took you for granted. Some of you even had like family that took you for granted, friends that took you for granted, and some of you Sagittarius are starting all over. You can even be living in like a new neighborhood, and you're just seeing things differently. There's something that's happening to you that's making you see things differently. So even if you are in the same neighborhood, let's just say your mindset is going to shift completely, which it will make you feel more at peace. It will make you feel more balanced, and it'll make you feel more happy. There's something, it could even be like a large lump sum of money that is coming in that makes you feel so much more safer. Whereas before you could have been drowning in debt and not knowing where your next dollar is going to come from. But now you have this large lump sum of money, so you're going to be okay for a while, and you can even use that money, and you can invest in it. You can use that money and invest, and these investments are going to pay off. And you're just going to see like money flowing to you. That's another thing too. It could be an affirmation that you say, an affirmation that activates like your finances, like money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Money loves me. Money chooses me. Money likes me. Money likes me so much. Money is always trying to find me. Me and money go together so bad. It can even be something as beautiful as that. And as you say it, so it is. That's the biggest thing that I just see. As you say, so it is. You stop thinking about your partner if you have a partner, right? So if you're in a connection and you just wasn't really feeling your partner, they were just getting on your nerves, So you decided, let me just pour into myself. Let me just love all over myself. Let me even use positive words about my own self instead of waiting for my partner to love me in ways that I should love myself. Let me pour into myself in ways that I wish my partner would pour into me. Let me take myself out to a nice place that I wish my partner would take me to. And you're loving on yourself so much that now it makes your partner run to you and want to do the exact same things that you've been doing for yourself. There's something that you are going to come upon that is going to really work out in your favor. It's going to be like that. Like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of waiting for you to love me right, baby. I'm a baby. As long as I got ear and I got time, I'm going to use this time to love my own self intentionally, instead of being upset because you can't do it. Instead of being upset because you can't meet me the way I need you to meet me where I need, I'm going to see what are my needs and I'm going to fulfill my own needs. And because you begin to fill your own needs and you're not waiting on anybody, which means that there's no more lack inside of you, now you're going to have people running to you because you are not coming from a place of desperation, because you're not coming from a place of lack, because you're not coming from a place of like trying to argue with somebody to love you in the way that you deserve to be loved. You're just going to say, I deserve it. And because I feel like I deserve it, I'm going to give it to myself. And because you give it to yourself, now everybody going to be up on your body. God, they going to be coming for you, boo. So it's something like that is actually going to work in your favor, where because you're starting to change your mind about how you see you, and change your mind about the past and how the past has affected you. Now it's like there's something that's happening universally where those thoughts are bouncing off, and now people are starting to see you for you, because now you're starting to see you for you. And now you're not waiting for the validation of others, because now you're validating yourself. So now you are feeling yourself and you feel confident because you realize that once I supply myself with my needs and I have the ability to make me happy, now all of a sudden everybody on my booty cheeks. Yeah, I said it, booty cheeks. Now, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to stop operating from a place of lack because you are going to fulfill your own self in every single way. And it's going to make people want you real bad. And it's just that. It's just that simple. Some of you, I even see you with a glass of wine. Baby, you pouring out the glass of wine. I see you lighting candles. I see you watching a show and just relaxing. Oh, that's what you're doing. So another thing for you, Sagittarius, is you could be mastering the art of like femininity. And when you are in your feminine energy, you receive. So when you rest in your feminine energy and you pamper yourself and you cater to yourself, then what it does is it activates and it makes people come to you, because that's what you do. You manifest and then you rest. You detach from the outcome and then you rest. And once you find a place of rest, which is really hard for a Sagittarius, especially a Sagittarius feminine, because Sagittarius feminine carry such heavy energy. Not to say like that, but Sagittarius women, they sometimes can be like the masculine, where they want to chase, where they want to get what they want to get. They can come off like the man because they're just like, yo, I just need this love to start right now. Like, what is the problem? Do you need me to help you be the man? And then they take on the man energy because they want what they want when they want what they want. And sometimes what it does is it pushes a feminine into the masculine role. And then they end up attracting a lot of women that fall into their masculine energy will start to attract in a lot of men who are lazy and they don't make the effort. But once you sit in your feminine energy and you rest and you allow a man to do for you for once, you will notice how it changes the attraction. A man that was in his feminine energy and it was making you do all the work, now he starts to do the work. Why? Because you're not begging, pushing, forcing, or being the man. You're falling into your feminine as you should. I feel like I said so much. I'm gonna keep going though. You also have a very beautiful smile. You should smile more. When you smile, it makes other people happy. Like, you have a beautiful smile that lights up the room. My guides told me that you've heard this before. If you heard that you have a beautiful smile, then smile a lot. Yeah. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, so some of you, the issue is why your connection didn't work. Why your connection wasn't working was because the person was a narcissist. It shows a narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves and they're like a gold digger. See what I mean? Like, you were attracting in the wrong types of people. You were attracting in very narcissistic people who always needed from you, who always needed you to provide. Even if you are a feminine, you had somebody who had like gambling addictions or had issues with finances, and they were very, very narcissistic, somebody that you can't trust. If spirit took this person off your path, they took them off your path to help you. You weren't supposed to be with no narcissist in the first place. If it ended because spirit knew that that person did not have it in them to love you the way that they needed to, the way that you needed to be loved, because they were full of themselves. You see what I mean? Like, you may even come to that revelation. When I said you're going to have revelations, you're going to realize like God wasn't hurting me. God was only helping me. God was getting all the wrong people off of my path so that I can have the right people on my path. That can be a revelation that you ain't. Let me tell you what the real revelation is. Baby, you ain't miss out on nothing. You missed out on nothing. You didn't miss out on nobody. You didn't like, they lost out on you. You ain't lose them. They lost you. That's what you gonna find out. You gonna find out I ain't lose a damn thing because they lost you. They lost you. A narcissist benefits from your energy, especially if you're an empath. If you're a giver, you're an empath, you're selfish, they benefit from you. So when things come to an end, you didn't lose nobody. They lost you. That's what you're gonna find out. A narcissist can't stand when they lose out on good supply, because now they got to figure it out on their own or get somebody else. You had an air sign. You had a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius who was all about them damn selves. And being emotionally distanced when they can't get their way with you, they would distance themselves from you and make you feel like you did something wrong, or try to create distance so that you can chase them. Why would you chase them when you are the prize? As if. Baby, you the prize. Why would you chase? Because what do they even have to offer? Somebody who takes from you and somebody who's into themselves, what do they really even have to offer anyway? Unless they did that gaslighting technique where in the beginning they tried to show you that they're such an amazing person and try to act like they wanted to help you, and then as soon as they hook you on, then they pull away so that you can feel the distance and start to chase after them and try to give them what they want, so that it's like using reverse psychology, which is awful. It's an awful technique to gaslight somebody. So you had somebody who was wearing a mask. You had somebody who was never even being real with you to begin with. You had somebody who's seen what you had to bring to the table and tried to gaslight you so that they can get what you had, because they ain't really have it in the first place. So if you are away from someone, it's like you're being protected. Let me see. You got to be careful in the honeymoon stage, Sagittarius. Especially like if you're struggling with self-love. If you're struggling with self-love, this can really have you like bent out of shape. This can have you bent out of shape. This can spin you out of control if you struggle with self-love, and if you have abandonment wounds, if you have unresolved wounds, this can spin you out of control really bad and make you feel like there's something wrong with you, or what did I do wrong? You ain't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. You just ended up at the wrong door. You ended up with the wrong person. And spirit always uses like narcissists in order for you to like have stronger boundaries, in order for you to love yourself stronger, so that you won't allow these types of people into your life. Because there's all kinds of people in the world. There's all kinds of people in the world. I had a karmic partner in 2016. And I swear, like, not to put my business out on these streets, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my business out on these streets. I had a karmic. I feel like saying his name. I ain't gonna do it like that, but I want to for some reason so bad. I had a karmic in 2016, and when I tell you I struggled with God after I had that karmic, I struggled so hard. Like, why in the hell would you ever allow somebody like that into my freaking life if that's all he had to offer was pain? I struggled with God. I struggled to trust again. I healed from it, of course. I healed from that connection, but I'll never forget when I feel like every empath is gonna get a narcissist, but I'll never forget who I used to be at that time, and I'll never forget who I am now. How much that situation has helped me grow and evolve and find myself and love myself. And my discernment is so freaking immaculate now because of that narcissist. That narcissist taught me so much. I don't even see love the same anymore because of that narcissist. And the biggest thing as an empath, you want to be a person that stays in your power. You know, you can love somebody and still be in your power. I'm gonna tell you where a narcissist really gets you, where you lose yourself, when you begin to depend on their love, and you begin to depend on their phone call, and you begin to depend on how they treat you. Like, how they treat you affects your mood. If you're in a place like that, you're not in a good place. When you get to a place with yourself that no matter what they do, you choose you no matter what, you're in a place of power. You can be an empath and you can be powerful. You can be an empath and feel the emotions of others and still put yourself first. So, yeah. I say that to say, if you're in this situation, you can heal. And I say that to say that if you were given an empath, although it may seem like if you were given a narcissist, although it may seem like the darkest situation you can ever have, because it's dark, that you can overcome it and you can grow out of it, and you can become the most strongest version of yourself through that narcissist. They will teach you so much if you are willing to learn from what you've been through, you know? I can laugh at my old self now, and I swear to you, for like years, I did not find that shit funny. That shit was not funny. It wasn't cute. So if you're in that situation, Sagittarius, where you're still in a place where you attract a narcissist, or narcissists are still taking advantage of you, or you don't know why, like, you can get out of that. You can get out of that cycle, but it's going to take a lot of inner work when it comes to you, and a lot of spiritual strength. The more spiritually strong you become, you repel narcissists. I'm like a narcissist's worst nightmare now. Like, you know, so I will say that my narcissist put me on the game. My narcissist put me onto game, baby. I would never be the same, and I will never ever show up to love the same way because of that narcissist. So use it and transmute the energy, because that's what empaths are supposed to do. We're supposed to be alchemists. We're supposed to transmute darkness into light. You have the ability to transmute darkness into light. You can take this lesson and make it baby, you can get the power back. Trust me. Believe that. You can get your power back and never ever lose it again. You don't have to abandon yourself for love. And if you find yourself losing yourself, then you need to detach from whoever you're with and come back home to yourself. Come back home to yourself, because even as a feminine, you can lose yourself in relationships. Okay, let me. Yeah. So with this situation, it shows like influences. There were outside influences that messed up your connection with this person. It could have even been like their attachments, their past, what they've been through. For some of you, I see like your narcissist was abused really, really bad, and they were neglected really, really bad. So they were abused, they were neglected, and honestly, hurt people. Let's just be for real. Some hurt people, and other people, when they get hurt, they will go into spirituality and heal. Not everybody will heal. Do not think that everybody is capable of healing. If everybody was capable of healing, this world would be a better place. Clearly, this world is not a better place. So it just means that a lot of people in this world need healing and they're not getting it. So don't ever sit there and think that, oh, maybe if I love them harder or try harder, they'll be better. No, the more you try harder to love them, the more harder they will hurt you. So be very, very careful of what you're doing, because I feel like a lot of the shame that we carry of why we don't meet nobody else for a while after that is because our intuition was yelling at us and we didn't listen to it. So just be careful of it. This person was hot and cold to you and made you exhausted, but the chemistry, you could have been addicted to the highs and lows. And that's the thing. You could have been addicted to the highs and lows of that connection. It does. It drags you in. It drags you in. And I'm telling you, only through spirituality that you heal and you can break the soul tie off of somebody who got you in this situation. Right. However, this person may come and confess to you. Just be careful. They may try to come back and chase you now that you're starting to get away from them or get out of their grips. They realize that you really are loyal, but you're loyal. Don't mean that they are. So just be careful when it comes to that. But besides them, let me see who else is coming towards you. But you see what I mean? They're going to come back and chase you. They're coming back and chasing you because some of you Sagittariuses are back in your power. You see what I mean? Like as soon as you start to pour into you, as soon as you start to put yourself first, that other people will come and start doing it. The breakup card, it shows breakup. All right. But let me see. Outside of that person who's coming towards you, some of you, a Gemini, somebody who's really obsessed with you or gonna be very obsessed with you. Somebody that you haven't been in communication with for a while. You emotionally disconnected from this person and been focusing on your own happiness and working on your finances. And some of you could have even had a brand new beginning, because it shows like sneaking away. You could have snuck away from a narcissist in order to have wish fulfillment someplace else. So that's another thing. Some of you are meeting new love. You've been working on yourself in order for you to attract better love, and you are going to attract better love. All right. That's what they're not going to know. When they come back around to you, it shows. And be careful, because this person is going to come back to you with lots of drama. Some of you, if you're like a famous Sagittarius, there's going to be somebody who wants your autograph. Let me see what else is coming towards you, Sagittarius. See? You have new love that's starting. It shows power. You can even be in a power dynamic by the time this person comes back. And it shows love begins. This is big. You have the Ace of Cups. You have wish fulfillment. You have a power couple that's about to start for you. I'll put that over here because I'll do a full spread on the extended with this person. Let's see what's going on with work. Be careful of getting a ticket on your car. Be careful where you park. This new love You're going to have a lot of, let me tell you something really fast, because this just showed up and it's strong and it's inside of my heart. You're going to meet this person and you are going to have a strong telepathic bond with them. If you start to hear music in your head and you don't know why you keep hearing this music, it's because it's like telepathy from this person that loves you. This person loves you. This new person that you're with, or that you're going to be with, or that you're going to meet. Some of them, they can live near you. They can live near you. They can live close to you. They can have a motorcycle. With this person, they're going to love you and want to protect you, and they're not going to even know why. They're just going to automatically gravitate to you. They're going to love you. They're going to want to protect you. They're not going to know why. Some of you can crave cereal a lot. Do you know my favorite cereal right now is Captain Crunch? But anyway, you could be craving like cereal. Some of you, if you're on a carb-free diet, you're going to crave carbs. You could be giving birth to a brand new life. I feel like when you're going through transformations, I feel like sometimes you get pregnancy symptoms or you feel hungry. If you feel like that, you have weird dreams, you feel nauseous one minute and lightheaded and really, really tired, you're going to be okay, Sagittarius. Because I'm even like, I just got a download, and with the download, it's like, I've been hurt so bad. I just been hurt so bad. Some of you guys are holding on to that pain for dear life. You can't believe how bad, like, this narcissist or this person did you. Like, they just did you so bad. And you feel sad because, like, dang, like, that's all I have to offer was love. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Let me see. You have lots of success when it comes to you can hand that pain over. You could pray it out to God. I really believe that. I'm a repentance queen. When I have things that are stored inside of my heart, I go into nature. I go into nature because nature is very, very sacred for me, and I cry it out. I do. I cry it out. I don't keep that stuff inside of my heart. And honestly, along my spirit, like along my healing journey, when I was with that karmic in 2016, like to overcome that, I cried a lot. So if you need to cry, cry. You don't have to like hold it in. Sometimes it's going to show up out of nowhere. You don't know why. Sometimes they say that God won't give you more than what you can handle. Like if you have to heal in pieces because all of it is just too much to take in, just take your time. Cry. Like crying to me is so beautiful because it's like it purges energies from your heart. I feel like the more I cry, the more feminine I feel. You feel more vulnerable, and then you attract good people who just want to be there and help you and rub your back, tell you everything is going to be okay. Whatever. You're gonna get a lot of guidance when it comes to your success. Some of you guys can be even hiring someone to help you with your success because you could feel like you hit a stagnant part, and you have success regardless, but you could be getting guidance to help push you out of a very stagnant place. You're gonna be happy if you're about to do something like a workshop, or you're gonna promote something. You're gonna be so happy to see, like, I feel like from now into 2024, you have big changes when it comes to your career. I feel like you had so much healing to do, and that's what got into you had so much healing that, especially like if you work like as a counselor, therapist, so if you work with people, you healing people, I feel like you had a lot of healing that you needed to do yourself before you can truly step into this field the way that you need to be. Because let me tell you something, honey. And I know there's people in this field that are not that are not healed, and they help people from a broken place. It's just messy. I know for a fact that there's people in this field that are so broken, and they're helping people from a broken place, and they could be giving you broken advice. But for you, you're going to make a huge impact. And this is why your healing journey could have been all over the place or a little bit more messier. It's like God want to use you in such a powerful way, but God had to like clean your heart up so you can come from a pure place when you work with other people. I'm going to go on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on the new person. I'm going to give you messages about work and your family. And I send you so much love and so much light.